If you want to grow a big pooper scooper business, eventually you're going to have to hire some help. And getting employees isn't always the easiest thing, and getting them to stick around is a whole nother challenge. This video, I'm going to break down our hiring process, how we routinely get top talent into our business, and how you can replicate some of these strategies within your own dog waste removal business and ultimately scale it up. Let's get into it. For those who don't know, my name is William. I'm the president of a 7-figure pooper scooper business in the Pacific Northwest and the founder of the Poop Scoop Millionaire community on School. And throughout our business, Poop Scoop in the PNW, we've hired over 130 employees. A lot of great hires, but we've also had a lot of bad hires, and we learned quite a bit over the years, slowly refining our process. So now it's basically just on autopilot, and we're able to get consistent good employees coming into our business every single month, especially right now as we prepare for spring rush. I think we just hired like 8 people or something crazy within a relatively short period of time. And it really wasn't that big of an issue because of all the systems that we put in place. So I'm gonna go over those systems. I'm gonna go over how we get top talent, and I'm gonna go over how we also onboard employees into our business to make sure that they stick around and actually do a good job. So getting a good employee is going to work pretty similar to actually getting a customer. A lot of effort goes into building out marketing funnels, having good ads, having good offers. And I think people kind of neglect that on the hiring side. I do hear all the time, oh, I have such a hard time hiring. Nobody wants to work. When in reality, nobody wants to work for them because they don't have a compelling offer and they don't have a good funnel to actually put prospects through the funnel, right? So just like in marketing, you got your leads, you got your sales, you got your client onboarding. It's kind of the same thing. You got advertising for your position, you have the interview, you have the training, and it's just a different funnel within your business. And I really like to think about it that way because it just helps kind of visualize everything and make sure that we're putting enough effort into our hiring process, aka our hiring funnel. So the first part of the funnel is going to be actually going out and getting applicants. And for us, by far, the best platform to do this is going to be Indeed. And that's where we get the bulk of our applications. And almost every time we post a job ad, we get over 100 applicants for our pooper scooper positions. And there's a couple reasons for this. One, we like to pay pretty well. So we look around at all the landscaping, Amazon, FedEx, kind of all those entry-level labor jobs, and we like to pay a couple dollars an hour more than them. So in our markets, we're typically paying anywhere between $20 and $25 an hour. We also provide a bronze tier medical plan for our pooper scoopers. We have some higher tier plans for the office and management, which also does a really good job of keeping people around that want more of those family wage, living wage type jobs that offer those benefits. And then we also provide a take-home vehicle for anybody that makes it through their probationary period. Helps them save on gas, helps them save on wear and tear on their truck, and also helps us because all our trucks are fully wrapped. Gets us a little bit more exposure and more marketing in our local communities. And kind of the fourth thing with our hiring package, especially for the pooper scooper position, is that we also have flexible scheduling. So they'll get their routes, and as long as they get their routes done during the day, Monday through Friday, they can kind of choose when they show up. If they want to show up at 7, get done early, they can do that. If they want to show up at 9, stay a few hours later, they have that flexibility within how we schedule our routes. It's a huge benefit for employees, especially if they have a doctor's appointment. They're able to just take time out of their day and kind of handle their personal business as long as they're able to actually get their work done. So now that we've developed an offer to hire our pooper scoopers for our business, we have a place to actually get applicants through Indeed. It's time to talk about some numbers. And I think this is a place where a lot of companies make a big mistake. They need to hire somebody really fast and they just get a warm body in the door. They don't do much training. They don't do many interviews. They don't check references. And they make a lot of mistakes on hiring, and it ends up costing them more time, more money, more headaches than it probably should. But just for reference, when we are hiring for the pooper scooper position, we'll typically have to go through around 100 resumes to find 5, 6, 7 people that we're willing to do a phone screening interview. Then once we actually do that phone screening interview, we'll maybe have 2 people that we will select to come and do a actual ride along with the company. And from there, you usually just get 1. So it's 100 resumes just to get 1 good full-time pooper scooper in the company. So it is a lot of work, but it is worth it because our turnover has gone down drastically since we started implementing this more kind of rigid, systematized hiring process. Not only that, we're also able to hand off hiring to our office manager, operations manager, our field manager. So we have multiple people in the company that are able to follow our process and actually hire employees. And if you're looking for a similar process, we actually have 2 full guides in the Poop Scoop Millionaire community. I'll link that down in the description, where not only we show you how to hire employees, but we also show you how we train employees, which I to talk about a little bit right now. So once we actually hire the employee, we have a couple days where we will get them trained up. This position is not really overly difficult. It's pretty simple to understand. We'll walk them through actual school platform. So Poop Scoop Millionaire Communities on School, we actually built an internal school platform. So we have trainings for every single position within the company, whether you're pooper scooper, whether you're a lead, whether you're a manager, whether you're a customer service rep, whether you're a sales rep, whether you're an ops manager, a marketing manager, HR manager, finance manager. And we don't even necessarily have all these positions hired, but it's something that we are growing into and something that we are building trainings on continuously. So as we grow, we're able to kind of fill those spots. Somebody quits, they get promoted, they move out of the area. We're going to be able to replace those positions, have all the training, everything standardized. Everybody knows what we expect out of them, and it makes the process like about 1,000,000 times better. So for us, they'll come in, they'll get onboarded into all our payroll systems. We'll show them sweep and go. And then we'll spend the first half a day to full day going through the school platform. It outlines all the expectations. It shows them how to clean a yard, shows them how to use all the systems and processes. And from there, we will send them out for 2 to 3 days with either the field lead or the field manager so they can get some hands-on experience, learn the routes, learn to do all the processes, take the pictures of the gate, spray the equipment with disinfectant, everything that we do to ensure that we provide a 5-star quality service. And then typically we will keep an eye on them for the next couple weeks. And once they get some experience under the belt, we'll then implement something we call speed training, which is something that we talk about in the Poop Scoop Millionaire course as well. But essentially, we send them out with a more experienced person, and we actually show them what it looks like to be fast and how to actually work in an efficient manner. A lot of people just have never seen that kind of work ethic before. So you get out there, show them what you expect, and makes a pretty big difference in how people respond. So as I talked about at the beginning of the video, you really want to set up your hiring process like a marketing funnel. You're going to be getting applicants, you're going to be interviewing them, you're going to be onboarding them, you're going to be training them, you're going to be trying to reduce churn on the employee side, just as well as you would on the customer side. Doing marketing, getting people to your website, giving out quotes, onboarding them, trying to reduce churn. It's all going to work pretty similar, and if you have a good process behind that, it is going to help tremendously, which is why I also made a video right here on YouTube that goes over some of the biggest reasons why your marketing is not working. And spoiler alert, there's a lot of similarities to this hiring video. If you're not doing enough volume, you don't have a good enough offer, those are things that are absolutely going to kill not only your marketing pipeline, but your hiring pipeline as well. So check that out. I'll put it up here somewhere. Go ahead, click on that. Absolutely free. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and happy scooping.